Hello guys, welcome to the channel. It's May and it's year 2023, and that is of course just for reference purposes in case you find my video no longer relevant as time goes by. We halfway through the year, and I'm sure you know what does that mean. That simply means that we need to make money, and we need to make money fast. Talking about making money fast, let's go to Aviator, because today I just want to put emphasis on Aviator and also just share my insights on the game, once more, due to the fact that I've been having some little research there and there. Not that it's, it's vital research, to make a breakthrough, but I mean, it's something that you can, can use as a point of reference. Now, without saying a lot, let me just go to my so-called research. So what I've noticed with Aviator, it's basically the same thing that I'm always saying whenever you're playing any kind of game, whether you are gambling with betways, those kind of quick games there, or maybe you are analyzing soccer games, you want to place your bet on soccer, but always look out for hints, look out for patterns. There's patterns, there might be patterns in how Man City wins their games. There must be pattern on how a certain team loses, maybe it loses with 2 or more goals. I'm always saying these things out because that's what you must look for. Those are the hints you must look for to make a success out of these things, at least 60 or above in terms of success. Otherwise you won't make it. But nevertheless, talking about Aviator, whatever I notice now, there's a happy hour on this thing. That's what other people call it. They know the happy hours of these games. Well, I've set my alarm 2 times a day, and let me show you the times of those alarms. The first alarm is going to ring at 13:57, meaning at 3 minutes to 2 in the afternoon. The second alarm will go on. When that alarm goes on, I know that that's maybe it's close to that to that happy hour of pink. Basically pink is when this number, this multiplier, goes at least past 10. If it goes to 9, 10, and then it says times 11, that's a happy hour for me. So I know that I can place my bets during that time. At least if it says 13:50, 55, if you can start betting from there, or maybe in 10 rand, 10 rand, 10 rand. Maybe you will be lucky enough there, maybe on the third time, you go 10 rand and then 10 rand, and then eventually that 10 rand gets multiplied by 10 or maybe even more, but it will be pink. It's not a guarantee though, but it's a pattern that I've noticed. So let me just take you through to this. Just notice one thing on these screenshots that I took. For instance, this screenshot, this particular screenshot, you can see the date there on top. It was the 17th of March. And look at the time, 13:59. I've placed this bet, not necessarily placed this bet, but I've watched that plane going all the way up to, I can't remember up to where. Let me see. This is the same date. I think it went up to 27. 1927. That's pink for you, and it's close to that happy hour of 13:57. So at 13:57, start betting. Just bet until 2 o'clock. You will make something out of that hour. You know what I mean? Not a guarantee. I say it again, not a guarantee, but most of the times, every day during that hour, not just that hour, but during that that session, maybe 5 to 10 minute session, you will make some, some good bucks because there's pink there. But let me just take you through to this, all of this. So I think this is a duplicate. I'll just delete this. I'm checking it. They look at the 17th. That was 1959. Okay, close to 13:57 that I've spoke about. Look at this date now. You can see this is almost the same thing, but it's not. Look at the dates. It's 19th of March. Look at the time. Same time, 13:59. This plane started to take off probably at 13:57, or rather 13:58, when my alarm went on 13:57, and then at 13:58 this plane took off, you know what I mean, took off, and then it went all the way 17.66 until this is actually the same date. You can notice the check at the times. Now it's 2 o'clock. You can see here it was on 17.66. The plane is still moving. It's 13:59. Look at the time, 13:59, and it's still 19th May. This is the screenshot. I've just decided to do more screenshots because this thing was moving, even though I didn't place a bet. But look at that. Now it's 2 o'clock, meaning it probably started at 13:57 exactly. It probably started at that time. Yeah, it should have. So, and then it went all the way until, it's a pity I didn't take a screenshot now when it left. But point is, this thing went above pink. It went above times 10. Meaning now you could have made your money. If you've placed your $100, you could have made at least your $1,000. You know what I mean? So it goes past that during that particular time. Let's just check another date. This is the 19th. We've checked the 17th. And I'm not always following this alarm, guys. So you'll notice that some of the dates, it's 19, and then it's 20, and then it's 21, and then all of a sudden there will be a jump, because some of the dates I'm always busy when my alarm rings, you know. So I don't have time to take a screenshot and do all of that. So this was the 19th. Look at the 20th. Look at the 20th. Now, I want you to notice something on the 20th. As I have said that my alarm goes twice. You know what I mean? It always goes twice in a day. The first alarm is early in the morning at 5:33. As you can see, this screenshot is at 5:35. If you check there on the top, or rather here, you can see that it's 20 March and it's 5:35. This screenshot is a screenshot for 5:33. It's for that first alarm early in the morning, as I have told you that I have 2 times. So this is another time. As you can see there, it went all the way to 855.92. Imagine if you placed your $100 there, you will probably take it out most when it says 200, because you'll be afraid, because you don't know when will this plane take off. Some people will probably take it out at even 50, or maybe even at 60, or even lower. But point is, you will have made money during that particular time. Let's check the 21st. The 21st, you can see it was the afternoon, the 13:57 alarm when it went on, and then I look just here, look here on the bottom. I did try to place my bet here, but I don't know why. Once my alarm goes on, I quickly go to my account, I log in, and then I place, because I know I can even place a 50 rand. If I have maybe 200 on my account, I can place 50, because I know somewhere, somehow, this thing will be in. You know what I mean? I'm always hoping for that. Look at that. 13, it went to 13. I didn't take a screenshot when it left. It's still the same date. You can see it went to 33. Let's check. It went all the way to 35 during that time of 13:57. And then after that, I don't know what happened, but point is, it managed to certify that statistic that we were talking about. Now let's check here. I even went to Betway, because I'm always using Hollywood. I decided to check at Betway and see maybe it's the same thing. It's actually the same thing, but now here it was very late. That's why I don't consider this one as part of our statistics, because my alarm goes on at 13:57, and then at 13:58 it was a loss, 13:59 it was a loss, 13:50, and then it was a loss, until at 13:01 it went all the way to 24. So it was a bit late, 4 minutes late, 5 minutes late, something like that. So you will probably have lost hope now. Can you see these blues? You lose your money here, you lose your money here. You never get pink, you lose your money until 14 something. As you can see here, it went all the way until 28.6. So that's just another date on the 26th of March. Check at the 28th of March. This one was early in the morning, just after my alarm went on at 5:53. And I even tried to bet. It was already late. You can see here my bet is not accepted, but it was just a 2 rand. As I'm trying to do this stats thing, I'm just putting a strategy together here. So I don't really bet this until I'm certain, and then I'm confident that it will happen. You can see that was the first alarm at early in the morning at 5:33. It went all the way at 123. Let me see. Yeah, there's a screenshot. It went all the way until 163.75. Well, that's when the plane flew away. So let's just check another screenshot. And then here what happened was, it was what you call double or nothing. After that screenshot of 163, it went pink again, double pink. This hardly happens, but sometimes it happens. You know, when you get one pink and then you get another pink, sometimes three. So it was just that lucky. Otherwise, the same date. That's why I decided to take that screenshot to show that double pink. That was the 28th. Now look on the 29th. Look at the 29th at 5:33 early in the morning. It went all the way until 44. Can see there. And then here I even bet because I was waiting for that double pink. I thought it will go double pink. And then here, this was yet another one now on April at 13:57. Look at that. Look at that round. Look at that. I decided to go into detail here. Look at this. Look at this. At the exactly, my alarm went on at 13:57, and then look at this thing started until, look at that. It's pink. I was gonna get this one. Let's just check. Let's check here. The date here was the 3rd of April. This was the early morning alarm, and it satisfied our statistics as well. You can see there. Same thing. Oh no, this is not the same thing. This was at 3 o'clock. I was just trying something new here, but I don't want to confuse you with these ones. I want to stick to these ones. These ones I want to stick to. You can see the time there at 5:33, just after the alarms went on. But I will never chance here to quickly go log in and bet. But I know that at 13:53, when the alarm rings, there it's going to produce pink. Look at that, 63. Let's check again. Okay, this was afternoon. You can see there 13:58. So you can see it went, the plane flew away at 16. So that's pink as well. And let's check this one. It's early in the morning, this one. Oh, I regretted this moment. I didn't bet. Maybe my alarm, I didn't log on very quickly, but this was the scenario here. 4:77. But it's not like I was going to get it anyway, because on these statistics, I always take it out at like maybe 14, 15. I don't wait until it goes to this much. But now, what date was that? That was the 11th April, 14th April. You can see this was early in the morning, same thing. And then here you can see I took out that 2 rand that I've used to bet with. Immediately when it said 10 or maybe 11, I take it out. You can see what was the time here. It was early in the morning. I don't know when did the plane flew off, or the plane flew at 35. You can see it's the same date, 15 April. And then again, when was this? Oh, this is the screenshot of people who were watching when it was online at 3 o'clock. This was at 3:16, 3:15 in the midnight. I don't know how this thing happened, but point is it happened. I wish I was still awake. If 3:15 midnight was not a time that is so much inconveniencing, I was gonna stick around every day for the whole month to try and see when will these things or something similar happen again. Even if it's 1 million, I was gonna stick around maybe every time. Keep a 10 rand for those time every single day, because once these things happen, it means that it can happen again close to that time. So I was gonna maybe start at 10 past there and at 20 past every single day, but unfortunately 3:15 in the midnight, it's inconveniencing. I have to sleep. And then you can see our statistics. So basically, guys, just not to make this video very long, I wanted to show you the stats here. You can see what's happening here. You can see all of these dates. It's through in different dates. 16 April, you can see 16 April early in the morning, afternoon. 17 April the following day, you can see same time. You can see it flew away at 47. You can see again early in the morning, double ping, Point is there will be ping. You can see again early in the morning here, 2:10. Just imagine. You can check again here. Okay, this is the same thing. Okay, this is the screenshot now. Yet another screenshot, which was so interesting. Another screenshot at different times. but nevertheless, that's not part of our statistic. Here is it again. Oh, this is another screenshot which is not interesting. Let's delete it. It's not part of our stats. It's not part of our stats. Oh, it's actually, I was trying to, Peter, I've deleted it now. I was actually trying to make that statistics of 2 million. I even logged in there at 3:15, but it didn't go all the way. It went until 160. So yeah, you can see here the time was 2:30. You can see here, this one is my screenshot now. You can see the time there. You can see the time, almost 4 o'clock in the morning. You can see it's all pink. It's happy hour. And then back to our stats. You can see here, but it happened a little bit earlier here. If you check the time here, 5:31 in the morning. Of course, this one happened exactly at the right time. It's 5:34, meaning it happened probably at 5:32, just before the alarm. Okay, now it didn't happen here. I took a screenshot anyway, but it didn't happen. You can see that it was a loss. Okay, this one was the 23rd. You can see the time there on top. It's 5:32 almost. 5:33. You can see here 5:32 the time. You can see that's when it started, basically at 5:32, and then it ended at 5:36. So you can see the 1,000. You can see here I was actually watching. I even attempted to bet, but I was late. You can see here that was it's probably started, it ended at 2 o'clock, meaning it happened probably at 15:37 during that alarm. You can see here this was the 30th. Oh, this was 25 and this was the 30th. You can see that 13:57 exactly when the alarm went on, it gave us pink. You can see in the 1st of May of this month, can see pink. 4th of this month, pink. Early morning times, pink. So basically, that is just my understanding of this, that there's statistics, there's patterns, there's almost everything. So all I'm saying now is try this out. That was my research. I don't know what will be your findings, but can you maybe use my findings to bet, especially with those hours, and see what will be the end results. But if you feel like it's not working out, can you also bring your own strategy of winning this thing? Because we are in this thing together.